Well, I feel like we had some bad turnovers. We started rushing shots. I know myself, I started, not letting it flow as much, shooting a little too quickly. And they started capitalizing off of us missing, whether it be going to the post or fast break points. And I think that's kind of where they took off on us.
Coach, from your viewpoint, the second quarter, it seemed like you guys ended up having to force shots against the shot clock, probably not shots you wanted. What went wrong offensively there that second quarter?
Well, if you notice, Rihanna picked up a foul, 2 fouls in less than 4 minutes, so that didn't help. And I think it was Rachel, the other person that was on the bench. Hey, when that happens, we just don't have the depth or the consistency in the same way. I think that for those of you who have been here before, it's the same old story. They both sitting on a bench, and what can we do? We can't match it. And then instead of us being able to pick it up because we're counting on freshmen, then things are out of whack. We're taking shots out of sync. And so it takes us too long to figure out what the heck we want to do. So as a result, we seem to be comfortable in a flow the first quarter. Second quarter, it was 20-8. But the key is that do we have the players that should have been there? I mean, and that's what the team is all about. We just didn't have the flow. And then what happens then is you had big-time rebounding. I mean, they poured it on the inside with Howard and Brianna Jones, as well as Walker Kimbrough. 41 rebounds to, 26? Mm-hmm. That tells you. And that's exactly what happened if you remember Michigan State. Anybody that gets 16 offensive rebounds more, then you got an opportunity to get at least 32 more points, and you can't win. So we can't seem to get over the hump. In terms of doing that.
Along those same lines, how are you feeling now? Obviously, a week left in the regular season. Do you feel about the NCAA tournament chances? Obviously, this was a big weekend for you guys with 2 ranked teams.
This was huge. There's no question about it. So, I don't know. If we want to play, then we'll play hard and we'll try to extend it, So I want to play if they want to play. So if we don't want to play, then we don't want to play. We want to be done. So I hope that we want to play, and I hope that it's not too late. But I don't know how much more we can ask for. The corrections that have to be made have got to be made, and they're just not. I don't know why we continue to do that. And this time we just hurt ourselves at the beginning because I thought that we had an even flow, and we could have handled all that, but I don't know.
Coach, getting outscored 24-2 in bench points today, especially against a team of that caliber, just how much more difficult does that make it for you guys?
I think about it, 24-2, and that's been happening also. We're not getting what we need, and that speaks to the youth of our group, the quality, the youth, man. It's the youth, the quality of the talent, and the depth. As simple as that. Because there were 2 players on that team that we try to recruit ourselves. And these girls are coming off the bench for Maryland. They're coming off the bench. And they would have been a big-time help for us. So when they're doing that and it's a backup, fine. But so what happens is that it's not that we haven't been put in that position before. It's really the truth. But I've also believed, and I've always known that, and believed that together, if we're playing great defense together, I don't think that there's anybody. I have believed that there's no one in the country that can stop us. And so I think that a lot of people don't realize how, so to speak, anemic and shorthanded we have been for a long time, because we have always been able to say, okay, hey, we can keep them within 50, 55 points, we're going to win anyway. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether it's Connecticut or whatever. But we don't, right now, we don't own anything. This team normally scores 85 points, right? Well, they got close to it, and they got to it here. So I don't know what to say. If they can score 75 or another team scores 85, then I've got to believe that we can, I got to know that we can offensively score more, and that hasn't been demonstrated. So either you own the offense or you own the defense, but something's got to give. And we've never counted on scoring more points, but what we have been able to do is take everybody at least 20 points off of their offense. And that's just not happening. So what do we own? And that hasn't happened. So no point in getting upset about it. It is what it is.
Philly, you've been one of the leaders of the team after a missed opportunity like these last two games. What do you say about regrouping to the end of the season? Because it seems like you guys are in this position every year you've been here, having to win some late games.
I just think we just need to stay focused. We still need to just continue to just come to practice and just work on the things that we're struggling with. Continue to really focus on these little drills that we have in practice that help us with rebounding and different things like that. So I think that we just need to continue to stay focused on just continue to come out and play hard.
Cleo, what was it that Walker Kimbrough was doing tonight that just made her so difficult to guard for the backcourt?
I'm not sure.
She got a lot of open looks.
Yeah.
We left her. We didn't. You know.
We disengaged on down screens.
Yeah.
She got some. We went to his zone. We went to his zone one possession, and the wings lost sight of the shooters and on the wings, and she got 3 open threes, and the rest is whatever.
Coach Freeze mentioned in her presser that she thought after the first quarter their press kind of got you guys out of rhythm. Would you say that was accurate, or were you just not finding the open shooter?
No, I don't think the press had us doing anything. We brought the ball up. I mean, we could have gotten it up quicker and had a little more time on the shot clock, but I don't think they really put any pressure. I think they just wanted to slow us down. There wasn't really a lot of pressure. It wasn't anything like that. I think that they just wanted to slow us down after the rebound, which they did, and they took some time off the clock. It wasn't aggressive.
Tyler, Shrita has been scoring more of late, and she also finished with 7 rebounds and 4 assists today. Playing in the backcourt with her, what have you seen from her play lately that has led to her improvement?
Well, she's starting to do the little things Coach been telling her to do, the playing defense, rebounding, and scoring within rhythm. And as you can see, it's starting to look really good when she bought into what Coach was telling her to do.
Any other questions? Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thanks.